Okay, it is officially 1 o'clock. How are you doing today? Almost excited enough. All right. Howdy, Gordon. Can you all please give me a warm CRC welcome to Tim and Bob? I'm really excited for rehearsal today. We're going to do a lot of great work, so we're just going to dive straight in. Can you please stand for warm-up? Stretch yourself. Oh, don't do that.
It's already late. Jerry, your clock's
Can you shake out your hands? Shake out your face. Find a nice comfortable standing. Feet far enough apart to support you, but not so far apart that you're easy to push over. 1 foot slightly in front of the other, and find your nice comfortable positioning of your body. Rotate your palms forward. Feel the movement of your shoulders. Can you pull a thread from the top of your head? And then keep that space at the base of your skull. Take a nice deep breath in. And relax. Reset your body. Deep breath in. And out through a hiss. Please make sure your knees are not locked. And release. Deep breath in. And out through a straw. Some of you have very big straws. And release. Deep breath in. Yawn. That was very convincing. Can you please repeat after me? Did you hear the first time was connected? Try again. Ready? All right. So we haven't done this exercise in about a month. This is the repetica. Remember, the goal is to be relaxed and not forcing this out. If your throat is getting tired, you are doing it wrong. Stop, reset, and drive with your diaphragm. All your work is done with your diaphragm. It's just about not getting in the way, right? So it's repetica, repetica. Ready? Nice and slow. 2, 3. Repetica, re. All right. Can you not let it fall at the end of it? It cannot be because you feel you're resetting on every attack. Repetica. So you're as long of a phrase as possible. 2, go.
Repetica, repetica.
And don't let the energy stop. Your diaphragm is pulsing on every one. One more time. Ra, pa,
T, ka, re, ha, T, ka.
If your abdomen is getting tired, you're doing it the right way. One more. Don't rush.
Re, ha, T, ka, re, ha, T.
You're rushing 4. 4. 4. Some of you forgot to switch. It's all right, you're good. You were focused on not rushing and you forgot to switch. That's okay. Can you please, oh, can I just have a seat? Nice and slow. Can you not scoop up that fish? Can you start right in the center of it instead of ready right on top of it? And relax your jaw a little bit. It's happening on the breath. You can hear some of you are taking a breath right before you sing, and you're undoing all of the work that we've just done. So you're going to take your breath in time. So ready? So that's what the prep is for. Don't beat me to the impulse. Nice and slow. Nice and even slower. You know what? I think you need a different warm-up today. Let's go back to C. We're going to do a good old Robert Shaw favorite. Can you play C to C sharp?
Yeah.
So, over the course of 16 counts, you are going to go sharp from C to C sharp. This is going to require a lot of energy, so, and you need to keep that up the entire way, all right? So 16 counts. Here's your C. From C to C sharp, over 16 beats. This is harder than you think. Yeah, ready? You should be moving. Okay, so some of you, I can hear those of you that are like, if I just go up to here, everyone else will find me. You need to try and move as slowly as possible. This is like using all of your breath in all 16 counts. Don't arrive at the destination until beat 4 of the final count. Let's do it again. 2, 3. I have an alto that is there getting there very early. This is hard. This is really hard work. This is much harder than the other exercise I was asking you to do. And if we can't do that right, we'll do this one. Let's go up C. Let's go, let's actually reset. Let's do E flat. E flat. To the E. Please.
So do we do like 4 beats on one pitch and then, or, I mean, how?
The goal is every beat you're going a few cents higher. So you're going basically over 16 beats, you're going half a semitone sharp. And we're about to change this in a second. This is just for practice. Ready? 2, 3. And then I have a couple of you that are waiting until you get to the fourth part. There's a great video of Robert Shaw doing this. This takes a long time. This is not an exercise you learn in 3 minutes. Let's change this. Let's go to a whole note, whole step. So we're gonna go, let's do D. So this is a little easier to manage, right? So that means over 2 measures you should have moved a semitone. That means you only have to do partial for between measures 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3. You should be moving up. So that was much easier that time, right? Because we increased the distance. Let's go the other way. This one's harder, in my opinion. Let's go F to G, or no, G to F, sorry. This one's really hard for me. If it's not hard for you, great.
That's it's the half step, right?
No, G to F. Whole step down. Yeah. Over 4 beats. Or 4 counts, sorry. 8, 16 beats, 4 measures. Just so you know, in future weeks you will not receive the second note. This is a part of your training. 1, 2, 3. This one's, so if you, have any of you ever heard of David Hikes and the Harmonic Choir? Oh, I should send it out. Great, I'll make a note to myself. Can you please, there we go. More intense, more M. Last one. All right. Can I have a G above middle C? On an U, please. Drop your jaw. Relax. 5-note descending pattern. Double bubble gum. Double gum. Nice and forward. Double gum. More consonant. Double gum. Let's reset for a second. Hold on. Let's reset and see. Your sound is very interesting today. It's a little different than normal. Take your seats, please.
these are out in the lobby.
Please give your attention to Jerry.
Hi, everybody. Hi. Out in the lobby, I brought a whole new batch of these. So please take them and put them like I'm going to go to my dentist's office, because they always allow me to put them there. Get creative. We put them, I have permission to put them all over West America Bank in Sebastopol. I know that people take them. They tell me they do. In fact, one of my neighbors said to me on her walk yesterday, I picked up your postcard. I'm going to come. Joe Hoffman's wife. The late Joe Hoffman, wonderful. His wife. I'm coming to the concert. I say, where did you get the card? At West America Bank. So I'm just giving you ideas. This is a big way of how we get our audience. Thank you.
Good job with the postcard.
Thanks, Jerry. We have 3 opportunities for them to come see us this season. So please invite people to come not only to Church of the Incarnation Saturday and Sunday, but here on that Friday. Very exciting. So we're going to start with what I'm going to consider our warm-up brush-off of The Impossible Dream. This is a run-through. You will get no feedback, and provided it doesn't crash and burn, that's it. If you would like, at some point, not at a disruptive point of rehearsal, I have brought my authenticated Dolly copy of the Quixote sketch. So this is there are two Dolly sketches. This is from the 5 Spanish immortals. This is my favorite version. So I was very fortunate to get this in an estate sale. It's perhaps the most valuable thing I will leave our children. Because I'm a musician. But nonetheless, they get good art, I guess. So you're welcome to come look at this at any point. I love Don Quixote, and I really, really want this to be the most beautiful thing that we sing. Actually, I want all of it to be beautiful and without judgment. From the top. Dynamic contrast, please. So it starts, right? With unbearable sorrow. We move up to the mezzo forte so that we can look out to run where the brave dare not go. Right? There's drama. It's from a musical. Like, how dramatic can it not be? neighbor about what you can improve. 4:30. Can I give you one more shot? From the top.
Yes.
Huh? I have the baton for about half of it. One of the biggest things I can say, and it's the reason this is, so if you notice, I stopped directing. Why did I stop directing? Huh? Because I'm depressed. It wouldn't matter to a large number of you that I was directing. It was slow, and the cutoffs were almost all incorrect. I'm sorry. The cutoffs and the no breath sections throughout the song were almost non-correct. And I know I was giving many, if not all of those cues. But here's what I'll say. There are enough of you that were not watching that it did not matter. Because the piece slowed down. Tim's just trying to pull it along by that point in time. I know you've got beautiful work in you, but I think that you are too attached to your page. It is better to make a mistake and sing what is not on the page and do what I am asking you to do, I say with full of ego, than to sing what is on the page right and be wrong with everyone else. Yes.
Together. Jack and I were just talking about that, and my recommendation was, if you're not going to look up any time, look up at the end of every phrase.
Yes.
Something's going to happen. Gage is going to do something, either slow down, speed up, or just stay in tempo.
Yes.
But if you can't just look up for a second, oh, good. Now I'll go back to my music.
This is something that we have to train, and it can be really hard to get out of your music, which is why last week I also asked you to circle or mark your retards, your multi-retards, and your tempos, because if you looked at me at no other point, except for those, it'd be okay. Granted, you should probably have marked in the no breaths and where we spent rehearsal time on it. It should be in your music. If it is, great. I can't hear that. So I saw, yes, Walter.
A lot of times it's also as easy as just holding your music up, and so you'll see Gage peripherally over the top of it, and also it acts as a megaphone for your voice in performance.
Crystal, my wife, who's not here tonight, are my favorite soprano. I'm sorry, sopranos. She goes in a serving tray, and that is always it. This is the platter from which we serve our voices. If you were singing like this, we can't hear you as well. Serve your voice to the audience. I'm your audience today. The question being up, right? Make sure it still needs to be below your mouth, not far enough away that you can see it at an angle that you can. We all have different eyes. I can't do this. It has to be at a distance like this, from whatever works. I saw one soprano here. Yes, Jen.
When we're standing, it's really hard to see you. So I'm wondering if you could be up when we're standing.
Sure.
Thank you.
We're all trying.
Oh no, yes. I should just bring my podium box, actually.
Okay, while Gage is moving up there, does anybody have an extra copy of Ben to Jeff? Ben? You have one with you? There it is, Jeff. Jeff, extra copy of Ben, right?
Thank you.
Here it is. Okay.
All right, from the top. you're breathing too late. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. Your breath needs to occur on the impulse so that you have enough time to reset. Hopefully you're not resetting at all. But if you are, you have to have enough time. One more time, because I think it's important to get the full phrase.
Sure.
So twice, I'm sorry. The pick up to 36, this happens throughout the song. You have 2/8 notes, right? Which means the rest is shorter. So we have, when I lay to my rest, and the whatever it is, it's just a second. No matter how slow, no matter that we've gone into a retard, it's much slower. Right after the impulse of beat 3, so lay to my rest, and the breath is where you are slowing down chronically. We talked about that a lot last week. So let's start. Yes, tenors and basses. Remember, it has to be a little less plaintive. That my heart will lie peaceful and calm. This is sweet. Yes. Okay.
I have two conflicting notes that I took, and I'm not sure which is which. So 24. Is there a break between hopeless and no matter?
No.
Or not? Okay.
No, hopeless is all the way connected. Thank you. Yes.
Yeah, I have a big arrow and a big.
Good.
Okay, so erase the.
Pick up to 33. 1, 2. You see that one? It's the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. Yeah, so it's going to feel mechanical until we get to relax, but it needs to feel mechanical to be correct right now. 1, 2.
That my heart will lie peaceful and calm when I lay to my rest, and the world will be better for this than one man's.
That was the first opportunity. Then the world would be better for this, that one man, right? Yes. It's throughout the song. And if you go, it's even harder. I didn't want to do this much work on it, but I'm sorry. We did a lot of this work last week, and it can't go back. Can I get raised soft palate? And basses. When you're singing this phrase for right now, you're going to take your hand, and you're going to raise it. You're going to give me this cup shape. 1, 2.
That my heart will lie peaceful and calm when I lay to my
vastly better. We still have a good amount of work to do, but much better. Straight into some song somewhere. Thank you. Dia Siri. No, Libertango. See if you have solo? Yeah. That's interesting. I'll find that and send it out. Great. Let me take a quick note. Sneaking that first pa early. So we want pa. Okay, here's what you're going to do. Only sing the accented notes. I talked to Tim about this last week.
You guys have done this, I know.
So that's the and of 1, beat 3, and beat 4, right? Pa, pa, p, right? That's not the rhythm, that's just the word, the syllable. Right. Tim's going to give you the same intro. I should hear pa, pa, p, pa, p, pa, 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 p, pa, p, pa. We're establishing pattern. It's really important. Let's do it again. Just the accented ones. A stronger accent. Pa, pa, p, pa, pa, p, right? Because it's off the beat. We're going to add notes back in slowly, but we have to fix this because you can hear where you're guessing and where you're solid, right? Let's do it again. You want to hear Tim's hand go, jump, pa, jump, pa, jump, pa. You want to hear his left hand. 2, 3. accented beat right now. You're giving me pa, pi, ra. Pa. You're bouncing on beat 4. Can you bounce on the and of 1? Pa, pa, right on it this time. Right on top of it. Right where you start. Pa, 2, 3, 4. Pa. Page. The second that it says this, you carry the simile through the bottom of the page, and the second you turn the page, it goes away. So at the top of your pages, even just the first measure, can you rewrite the accents in? Don't let yourself fall victim to it. Your brain goes, I don't have to do it anymore. Okay, so that's better. Now, yeah, so you're going to sing the accented note and the note it's attached to, but not note 3. So it'd be ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. So you sing the slurred note, just not the detached note. Because you sing where it's leading to, right? Do you understand? So you'll sing pa-dum, pa-dum, be-dum, pa-dum, be-dum, pa-dum, whatever your pattern is. Yes, you're going to leave out the third one, the non-attached portion. And now you accent the first part, soften the second part, and then beats 3 and 4 still have to be softer than the end of 1. We don't do a lot of this when it's not, because this is more about the instrumental focus right here. Is what I'm attempting to achieve. Let's do it. A little slower. So you can focus on building the accent back off, softer accent back off, softer accent back off. Yeah? Pa, 2, 3, 4. Pa, pa, bi-da, pa, bi-da, pa, bi-da, bi-da. Accent in the beginning of the measure is getting lost. Can you hear it? So, ba, ba. Hit the first one more. One more time. I know it was hard and slow, but that was just to make sure you understood the concept. Let's move it back. Pa, 2, 3, 4. Pa-dum, pa-dum, be-dum, pa-dum, be-dum, pa-dum, 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 be-dum, pa-dum, be-dum, pa-dum, pa-dum, be-dum, be-dum. Softer. It's still wrong. Yeah. You're hinting at something for me. One more time. You're almost to what I need. 2, 3, 4. Trying to rush in the same manner? Might be because you're focusing too much. That's okay. Let's add that last note back in. The detachment. But that palm is the palm is short and detached. But not accented. That's even alright. Yeah. You hear when he plays it like that. It's an echo. Let it be an echo. 2, 3, 4. Alright. Do you feel it? Do you feel the song a little more now? If not, you can lie. It's much better from up here. It's a lot of work to maintain this. This is all like diaphragmatic action throughout. This is killer. Let's speed it up. Let's do the intro. Okay, I know there's that section, right? But the string section that you've been singing, that was the least rush. When you got to the repeated section, you stopped doing the accents, right? And what happened? It rushed. At the beginning of measure 65, please write the accents back in. So your brain cannot say, oh, this is what it is. It's to do all of that work, it's really hard to rush if you're doing all of that work. You really gotta try. It finally started to come together. Basses and tenors. You were singing your bombs kind of nonchalant. Bong, bong,
bum, bum.
And it was just kind of wishy-washy. But that's not an appropriate term, sorry. It was a little all over the place. They're accented, right? Da, 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 da. It's literally a dance. The whole time. Yes, please. That's the goal. Right now, your bodies are really static because this is kind of machine work right now. We're trying to program all of this, which is why I'm not worried about the middle section right now. The middle section is technically challenging in other ways that we're just not at yet. The stuff here's the deal. If you haven't sung with me before, if you have and you've not been listening, the beginning and the end are the most important parts of the song. They remember the beginning, they remember the end. If the end is amazing, they'll forget about the middle. If you recover, that is. I believe that the beginning and end need to be the strongest part, and it happens to be the most catchy part of the entire song as well. Can we do it one more time? I'm going to ask you to stand. I'm also going to ask you to mix. To mix. As best as you can. If you need to stand with the buddy, stand with the buddy. Yes, please. Oh yes, we're gonna work that section, not today. Yes. So, here's the deal. While you're finding your places, I'm acknowledging that work needs to be done in the middle section. That work is not today because it was too much time to get into the rhythm. That's next week's problem. Or challenge, opportunity. I also pointed at that space. That's it.
There we go.
So, for those of you, my main background, if I've never talked about this, my main background, I was an instrumentalist. I spent most of my musical life as an instrumentalist. I played saxophone, euphonium, I played a lot of brass and a lot of reed. Piano is my, least favorite instrumental instrument. I did a lot of percussion. This is how I would address the technical challenges that we're facing with instrumentalists. And it's one of the things that I think benefits choral singers the most, is to see it from the other way. Just as instrumentalists are made to sing their parts because it makes them better instrumentalists. So we steal from instrumentalists as well because it makes us better. You can do this in isolated any way like this to help you with rhythms and issues like this. Let's try it again a little faster. So, I will just shout out, accent! If you stop accenting. If you start rushing, start accenting more. All right, ready? If you hear my foot, it probably means that your accents are not clear enough. The top. Whole thing. Accuracy. That was a huge cue to the soprano. I know not all the sopranos are here. That was a giant cue. It's the first time. It's all good. One more time. I will say you're starting to lose the accents due to speed. And I know it's fast. Here's the deal. If it is too fast for you to sing all the notes, sing only the accented notes. If it's too fast for you to do the echo staccato, drop it. Do exactly what we did. Build the skill that way. Don't go the other way around where we make the speed easier and get rid of accenting. Just go with what you can do. So that's workable now. Great. Go back to your seats. So let's go chunk by chunk from the end. We're going to just add pieces to this. Can we start right where we started last week, measure 125? That's page 14. And remember, Tim has a very different rhythm than you, so don't get swayed. He goes chum cha 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 cha. 125. You're in 4. Please don't sing 3. No, you're good. You're good. Sorry. That was for them more than anything. Let's do that one more time. 1, 2, 3. Let's do it again, and can you please fix your cutoff in 138 and your cutoff in 145? Those are both S's. They're in fact same ending syllables. I really liked what you did. 131's cutoff was gorgeous. 2, 2, 3. Sorry. Basses. Remember, I know it's high, but we're approaching it from above. Instead of ta, ta, nice and forward, you're spitting the air out of your mouth. Ta. 2, 3. Significantly better. Now, can we fix the dynamics? 133 is piano, right? Let's decide where the crescendo and decrescendo go to in measure 137, 138. Can you move that crescendo in the middle of the 2 hairpins to be a mezzo forte? Whatever your part is. Because right now, what you're seeing at the bottom of the page and the next page are almost identical right now. So you need to get back down to the piano by the cutoff at 139, or 138, sorry. That's much, much better, however. Almost all of you are observing the fact that I asked for no breath from 133 to 138. Or stagger breathe, as you need. One last time, and then we're going to add more chunks to this. 2, 3. And, and the goal there at the end is you're going to cut off, and you're going to be completely still in that moment. Oh, Nis. While he finishes. That's the big orchestral moment. Okay, let's back up. As we talked about last week, I'll be announcing how we're operating the solo section, but not right this second. Sing through the solo parts if you can for right now. I just have to talk to the people specifically that I haven't gotten to talk to yet. Can we start? Let's go back to 87. Bottom of 11. It's only an addition of 3 pages. So is that going to be Rex? Rex. Whatever your part is. More of it, very short, lean towards the short K and away from any hissing, please. 1, 2, 3.
Rex, 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 Majestatis.
That should be, there should be nothing out of the key until we get to measure 91. Majestatis, Majestas, just that one. Let's do it again. Rex, 2, 3. Rex. Sorry, that was me. That was all me. I did the wrong thing. I got too dramatic. 3.
Rex, 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 Tremende Majestatis.
So that dis is going to be really short. Majestatis. No, it can't be the same length. Yes. Majestatis. Just dis. That's it. Can you just sing that? Ready? 1.
Majestatis.
Even shorter. 2, 3. No. Oh, it's 1.
Majestatis.
Yes, I just have a couple people you hear this. It's a touch. Majestatis. The second I hit the vowel, I'm already on the consonant and done.
Drop the S, didn't you?
It's as little, yeah. If one of you goes, please, we're done. That's good. 1.
Majestatis.
All right, I need a couple more S's. So, only the most confident among you. Only the most confident among you. That was great. That was so short. 2, 1.
Majestatis.
Yes. Okay, go back. Rex. That's the previous page. 2, 3.
Rex, 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 Tremende Majestatis. Rex, 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 Tremende Majestatis.
Ah, it's the exact same rhythm. These tiny things make the difference, because again, on the surface level, I don't find this piece incredibly difficult, but it is incredibly difficult to make intelligible. All right. Oh no, that was good. I was just double checking something. What whole pattern again? And then basically what's going to happen is, well, we won't worry about the solos for right now. We're just going to get through this track. 2, 3.
Rex, 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 Tremende Majestatis. Rex, 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 Tremende Majestatis. We saw
spaces. This is your starting note at 99. Make this the most luscious thing, but observe your rhythmic values. 2, 3. I really wish there was the crescendo in 101, but I'm sorry, there's not. That was me. Let's do it again. Don't give me a volume. Can I have a G? Whatever your part. I sang it fine when we did it together. But can you give me more intensity through that line? This is going to be for everyone at 101. There's a reason that these voices are now converging into closed voicing right at that moment in time. Everything there is within an octave until we get to the top, right? And that's really intentional voice leading from Nunez Garcia. So let's do it again. Basis. 3, 2, 3. Yeah, can we just get I don't want a heavy ta. So that everything is the same weight right there. Let's add the tenor. 99, 2, 3. Yes, and if we just get, it's a touch and exhale at the end. Tenors, I loved everything except the B natural. That's real funky right there. So just the tenors at 101. 2, 3. Yes, that tiny half step is the most important part. It's just jazz. Let's do it again. 2, 3. Yes, and then we just get away with ta, ta, a little bit more dentalized for the T. Let's put the tenor and bass together again. Can you be really intentional in listening to each other here? 2, 3. That's magical. Let's add the altos to that. 2, 3. You are, for me, altos, this is the desperation moment in what we're talking about here. That little lean down into the C sharp. Can you make it? Okay. It's not jazz. Let me be really clear. It's not jazz. But can you, I want the pitch to feel like it's going to that C sharp. I want the pitch to feel like you're being burdened down to the C sharp from the D. Can I have a D? And it's the release on the qui that does that. Because you can sing, and it doesn't do anything. You got it. That's all I want. Everyone except the sopranos, one more time. 2, 3. shorter that S is, that was it. The C sharp fit better that time, altos. Let's add the soprano. Make sure this is a big whole step down to the G from the A. That's the one thing I'll say. 2. Yeah, soprano. I will say, so sopranos, when you move that F sharp, that F natural into E, same thing. I want it to feel like the E is just a hair low, and you're like sinking with altos. Just the sopranos and altos. 2. On the E, can I get a little bit more volume? All of those E's. 102, beat 3 and 4, and 104, beat 3 and 4. Or 103, sorry. One more time. Because the very first time it's an E against the D, and that sets up what happens next where then it's an E and a C sharp. You have pushed against the altos, you separate for a second, and when you relax together, you relax into your destination.
Yeah. At 103, do you want that same feeling with the C sharp?
Yep, all those C sharps should have that like sinking into it. And what I was just saying to the sopranos is their E against the D in 102 drives you to that exact point there. Let's do it again. 2. With everyone. What are you singing about right here? So it uses gendered language, but he who saves freely, save me. So this is a desperate moment, right? This is truly desperate. Altos, you have this line, and sopranos, you fall in with them once we get into closed voicing, and you pull each other together. It's really interesting that the tenors and basses you get the message component of this, right? You have the moving line. You have what's really fluid. So what I would like, actually sing it together before I adjust it. 2, 3. So when we put you together, there are 2 things that I really like. Sopranos and altos, maintain what you're doing. Tenors and basses, as you move up through 99 and 100, I like that little crescendo there. Can everyone then back off in 101 so that the crescendo is not quite as dramatic? So that makes it much easier, right? So you're gonna give me a little crescendo in 101 and a decrescendo in 102, and then I need 103 and 104 to be almost the same volume all the way through. All right, let's do it again. Too much, right? Because it is piano. So the crescendo is very tiny to a mezzo piano. That's very different from where it started. Go back. Let's go back again. Measure 73. It's only 4 measures that you need to polish right here. You there? 2, 3. Let's give you another shot. Because it's very different. This is forte, so big forte mistakes. 2, 3. Yeah, can I get Can I not be as step heavy? That you're relaxing into that last note a little bit more. Basses. I don't have everyone here. 2, 3. And if, as much upward motion as we can get. And get rid of the Y if it's making you scoop. If it just needs to be with the tenors. 2, 3. Yes, your E, can you make it a little less of a, make it a little higher. I really wanted to pull up into the next F. And basses, your B natural to be a little higher. Altos and sopranos. 2, 3. Like it's just falling out of your face. Let's do it again. 2, 3. Yeah, it's like you're just gently setting it as an offering. Let's, everyone. And don't worry, we're going to spend lots of pronunciation time, but I'm a little more concerned about the shape of the piece right now. 2, 3. I still haven't got at least one soprano that is just putting too much weight on that 8th note. Just like it's all connected. Can I have just the sopranos at 75? 2, 3. Yes, now just a little, don't move as far away on the and of 4. I know, I'm very picky. 2, 3. I like that. Everyone, one more time. 2, 3. Yeah, and if you can all exhale instead of stopping the sound at the end of that measure, please. This is a lot of work, believe me. But this is I would prefer to do it this way than send you notes and then do it again. Yeah. Can we start back at, oh, we did the whole beginning before this already, right? You should have notes through to here.
Yes.
Can we start at 53? I just want to double check. I know that you have before 53, I'm not positive about here. This is piano. 2, 3. Basses. I know it's sopranos. Let's start with you this time, I guess. 2, 3. Kind of get fewer ending consonants on each of those syllables. Just give me the consonant just as you move between syllables. 2, 3. Yeah. Okay. There, and I have some of you that are going, you're singing the top note and then you're starting below the bottom note and scooping up to it. Cannot happen because the alto's already singing the note. So, in your favor, altos and sopranos together. So, you're listening across for the altos, sopranos. Sing the same note when you move down to the unison. And if you watch me, for right now, I'm giving you where I want those consonants because they're just creeping in early and it's affecting the pitch. 2, 3. So, 61 to 63, we're gonna not stress about 61 to 63 right now. Because it relies on every single one of you having it perfect. I'm not gonna stress about that right now, but I do care about 57 to 60. Can I have the tenors and basses? It's 53. 53? 53. 2, 3. Basses. I love the bassy sound. It's not appropriate for here. I want a warm sound here, like the rumble of a campfire. It doesn't need to be dark. 2, 3. So that E that you go to basses, that's just you continuing to walk up, and then you drop down to 7 instead of going up to an E. The other thing, can I get more of a K for the koja? Because I'm getting koja. Can I get more of a forward K? Kojet, omnes. It's just, everyone's approaching it from below and it's just not.
Is it a thronum or a phronum?
Major 62.
Throne. I don't. Can you start in the TH position, but you're not going to say thro? There's going to be no tongue forward movement, like you're dentalizing the TH. For right now, I will check with Jeffrey's book and make sure that I feel it's appropriate. Everyone, 53. 2, 3. Can you watch? Do you hear the pitch go? Say. Say. It's not say. 2, 3. Okay, from the top. From the top. With all of the shaping. You notice we didn't get to do quite as much shaping there, but I do have time and interest. That was me. I will give you that one. That was me. Sorry. All right. We worked this section last week, yes? Yes. So if that's your forte, your piano needs to be softer. I don't care what your forte is, but everything must be relative and consistent. That's all I care about. So because last week we had this, well, we're going to put out our voices. That is never my goal. If your forte is right here, you can't sing any louder than this, okay, your piano needs to be as soft as you can healthily sing. But at measure, pick up to 13, that's forte from the piano, right? Or from the piano. And the cutoff in 17 is the same as all the ones that have just occurred before. Immediately off. Okay, again. You got it. I'm not picky. Right, so let's, we're going to read through the, we'll start at right at 65. 1, 2, 3, 4. sorry, Tim, I have to actually do it one more time. One more time. Do better. That's not a criticism. Find something to do better. So, that was the last time that we touched on this. There were some real challenges. Largely, you've made it through almost all of those. There's that 3-measure chunk that we really will work on, just not right now. I just need more emotion. And I will give you as much of that emotion as I can. I will bleed out here if you need me to. But you got to be connected. So that's it.
I can hear Jennifer, I can hear Max already. That's doing a little
I had already talked to some of them and said that we would start next week.
Okay,
just
fine.
so that, yeah.
Okay.
Ready? I invite you to stand. I polish how I want to direct it. So I have to now move from teaching to performance. Oh, there we That was a lot of work. For this piece in particular, I just want to take a second before we leave it. For your homework, can you please work pages 6 through 9? Pages, yes.
That's 61. I am not hearing
We are not getting the B natural solidly. So what I'm what I'm asking for is if you can all just focus pages 6 to 9 in your rehearsal, your at-home rehearsal this week. I will then tailor this section. We will make sure that the altos are getting to the B natural as a whole. Right now I feel like we're fighting an uphill battle because we're just not all rehearsing. No, that's
everyone is doing B4 instead of
Oh yes. Well, there's the movement there, but there's also the pitch in total is not accurate. And also, like sopranos, you're not taking the B natural from them in measure 61. So I will fix all of those things next week. Yes, Jeff.
73, we're all coming together. There's still some places in Jude.
Yes, we're gonna again. If you're coming in flat, get rid of the Y sound. There should be no Judy. There's no hard J right there. You. Judy, can you be more responsive? So that's the big part of this song for me. I have a couple people that I'll talk to at the end of rehearsal next week. I would expect that we will have the solos will be manifesting next week after I talk to everyone individually today that I didn't get to confirm with. This is great. I'm really passionate about this piece, and I think it's going to be very good in this program. Lacrimosa is in pretty good shape. I know I said we were going to do They Won't Go. We're just going to, most of next week is going to be They Won't Go. And I will send you your updated sound files.
Thank you.
Because that'll help. And I figured that's more fair than spending time pounding notes. Ben, can we sing Ben? So next week is that section of Libertango that's not solid, the section of Dies Irae that's not solid, and all of They Won't Go When I Go. Does that sound fair?
Yes.
Because the rest of our program's in pretty solid shape right now, right? We have some room to grow, especially in Sing Gently, but I feel pretty content in most of our music. Is there anything I'm missing? If there is, I've forgotten it.
Oh yeah.
So we're going to do a whole host of shaping in cantate. Yeah, Beautiful City's in pretty good shape as the last time that we touched it last week. Maybe. So here's the deal. Next week for cantate, we're not going to probably spend a lot of time singing it, but I'm going to give you all of my markings for cantate. Because the week after next, which is the 16th, Tim is leading rehearsal. And if I give you all, that song is ripe and for you to actually work with all of those markings with Tim. That means there's no guessing about what's occurring in that song. So I will give all of that to you next week. Ben. Your goal is to be as out of your music as possible, even if it means making mistakes. Please. Yeah. Sopranos. Ha! Ha! But together. Ha! Ha! Okay, you've got a wine barrel. Can you picture the wine barrel? And don't break my child, my child. Can you, I know it's piano, but it's unsupported. And unsupported piano is just not right. So you've got your wine barrel. It's only 4 measures. Can you give it to me? And 2, 3. And don't break my child, my child. And so I would like to get away from child to child. The other one, and I've been trying, we've been working on this for a couple weeks. Listen to where my K falls. And don't break my child. There is no stoppage. My child. Or so, don't break my child, my child. Child. Let's do it again. And 2. And don't break my child, my child. And then just the my, right? This is hard, given a lot of roles. Which is more convincing, is it for me to go, bend, don't break my child? Or is it my child? Like, that's more soothing, right? Don't break my child, my child. My child, my child. It's a lot of ah sound. 2, 3. Can you start on top of the pitch instead of bend, bend? Because we get to bend the pitch afterward. 2, 3. And don't break my child, my child. There's just a tiny bit of scooping occurring right now, but we're getting closer. And I almost heard enough of this. And don't break. See, there's so many consonants, and I am asking for every consonant. One more time. 2, 3. And don't break my child, my child. It's better. There's still a little ild coming in, so just be careful. Everyone. And so remember, your tongue's against your hard palate. And I want the slight space of your lips. Like there is in fact space. It relaxes your jaw. 2, 3. Speed up with me. Okay. Actually, Sister Prentice.
Yeah.
Over enunciate the entire song.
Okay.
Within reason. Don't make it absurd. But the top of this page, the first page was great, and then you went to. Oh wow. Okay. So a couple of you wanted to do it, but when the winds blow, yeah, as much as you can give me there, the better. There's no retard right there, right? So please stay in time. It'll make it easier to accelerate when it's in time through the whole top of the page. Yes.
Do you want the S with the blow?
I want it as connected as well. Yeah. Basically, just attach every syllable or every ending consonant to the next word, unless there's a break or a rest. From the top. It's it. 2, 3. It's okay. That's all I want to do for this right here. Tenors, can I get a really big note at the bottom of page 5? Just wait for a cue. So even if it was an absurdly long time, don't come in. No, you will. I'll give you a cue. There's just chronically a measure ahead, leaping right there. Tenor leaping a measure ahead. The parts where it's accelerating are getting better. But at those spots, again, circle, look up for a second. If you get the first 2 beats, you probably know where we're at, and you can move with us. Same thing for when we slow down. This song is going to be beautiful. Consonants are supreme here. So, next week, what are we working on? Dies irae with the soloist, measures pages 6 to 9. We're working the middle section of Liber Tango that was touch and go. We're working all of They Won't Go, or probably the latter half of it, but all of it. And then I will want to check in on this, but I will give you notes for Cantate Domino. That is the really significant thing. You will want to make sure you have your pencil. It's going to be a lot of notes. Thank you. Can we thank Tim? I'll see you next week. Oh, you will never walk alone. No, you will never walk alone. No, but the challenge is it keeps going.
I feel like.
Welcome.
Get out of the way.
I reminded him. I will remind We're good. I'm glad you're back. It was pretty good. You know, there was we were hammered out a lot of parts, but it was pretty good. So that's what I want to talk to you about on Tuesday. And also great concept. I think that works if we can get one. Yeah, so we'll check with him on. I'm glad you're back. Next is, can I give you the superintendent part of the information? Thank you very much.
Stop the first 4 bars and bend for me, and can I just watch you?
So yeah, oh, sorry, that one was meant from me.
Okay.
Thank you. That's it.
Hi. Hi.
Okay. If it's not comfortable. Sitting in
Because I was thinking about that today. I thought that's
Is she over there right now?
she's actually.
Well, yes.
All right. See ya.
Yeah.
But, one, how is Crystal and family?
You know, it's a long